No Snoozn, the podcast.
Just get y'all the meme drop right there. Let's do this.
Cool. Welcome back. We are here. No Snoozn, the podcast, volume 7. For real this time.
Lucky number 7.
I am one of your hosts, Jay Dahita Dad, Guantanamo J, Al Grindstein.
Heard you. I'm Benny Cupcaking, never faking. Yes, sir, you know what, B. But today, we got the homie, the OG.
Make some noise. Welcome back, Bobby Dubs.
Hey, clap it up.
I snuck out the repair room today. Nah, it's been a while. I haven't been here since it was the first or the second one? First one, right?
First
I
one.
think it was the first one.
Yeah, so it's good to be back.
Yeah.
One of the founding fathers.
Yeah.
You're
What's up, everybody? It's Lovely here. Lovelisa D's Mandarin Mommy.
Hey.
We back.
We back. So good to be back. No guest this week, so this week we'll be rocking out, getting you caught up on what we've been up to.
wait up. So y'all just gonna play my dude?
Oh, Bobby Dubs not a guest.
No. Y'all just gonna play like my homie ain't even here though?
My bad. So, you love Poon?
You know what I'm saying? What's going on, baby?
Where'd you have that, bro? I can't see your hat.
Oh, man. Yo, man, show the hat, man. Show the hat on these fools.
Hold on.
Oh, he dropped the glasses on him. He dropped the glasses
If
on
you're
him.
watching the video, we have we got
man.
Poon's stunt double. He couldn't make it today.
If you smell what the Poon is cooking.
Woo!
Yeah.
Trying
This
to
is
fix your
hilarious.
face.
He is not gonna like this.
Oh, yeah.
We got you.
What's up, Poon? It's good to see you, brother.
Who's here? I forgot he was sitting right here, too.
Me too, sometimes.
We got security gunshots. We miss you, Poon. We're glad we got your stunt double here. So,
Yeah.
I'm upset because I thought it was gonna be a full house. I thought it would be 5 of us today.
Aw.
it is 5.5.
Bobby Dubs and
4.5.
Sissy Poon.
I haven't seen Poon in forever.
That means you gotta come back for the next
I
one.
will.
Hey. There you
Facts,
go.
facts.
So, yo, just a little overview on the show, Dubs, since it's been a little bit. We start every episode with a wrap-up catch-up. So that pretty much gives us an opportunity to go around the table, and everybody gives us a little rundown of what they've been up to since we've been on the show last. So you probably got some catching up to do, sir.
Yeah, it's been when did we start? This was in October?
October. So you got 3 months to tell me about
You
it.
see my face? I'd be guessing if I said I'm about to just throw out a month.
I don't know. He said it. I was like, all right, yeah.
I don't
October
know,
it
I
is.
think
We
it was
want to know what
October.
you're up to.
Man, I've been same old doing the day job thing and still trying to make everything happen. I have started working on a project. I don't know what it's going to be yet, but we spoke about a little bit about that this morning on the phone. But yeah, working on a much anticipated something that I've been wanting to do for a long time. So yeah, finally putting some stuff out this year for sure.
Is it music related?
Music,
Hey.
100% music.
Okay.
And you still spinning too, right?
Yeah, I'm still doing the Mr. Lee's,
Oh,
the Fat Buddhas and the Porters and wherever else. Whoever
Alright.
else is looking for me, you know where to find me.
Sound selector. When are you at Lily's again?
That's a question for Max, but I think I'm there this weekend at 7-8. I'm not sure if it's Friday or Saturday, but y'all could hit the gram, hit me up, and
Just Bobby.
Well, I mean,
Follow Bobby Dubs.
Follow
Find out
Bobby
where
Dubs.
he's going.
So like, all right, so like about Miss Lily's, right? Like, if I slide in when you there, can I possibly maybe get some jerk chicken? Know what I'm saying? On the
Benny,
slide?
you know you always,
Know what I'm saying?
Oh.
you always get the picture and the jerk chicken. That's a
like-
Benny.
Yo,
That's a Benny right there.
Miss
That picture
Lily's-
is trouble, sir.
That picture is trouble.
What's in it?
Who knows?
it's like tropical punch, but like it
Rum
tastes. Yeah, exactly.
rum.
And then some. There's got to
Yeah,
be
but it catches
multiple.
you off the guard because you'd be like, "Oh, this is man sweet," but then like
it
they're like,
depends on which bartender makes it.
"Yeah,
If you get there's 2 bartenders that kill it.
don't drop no names, bro."
That absolutely
Don't
kill it.
reveal the plug.
No, I'm not revealing anything.
If Bobby Dubs orders the picture, guaranteed it's the right bartender. Regardless which bartender
But
makes
not
it.
even that. But he was like, "It's 2 of them that makes it good." But that third one though, he make it trash.
They're going to be wondering now. Next time you go back, everybody trying to
They
roll.
be like, "So you say my rum punch is trash?" Like,
Y'all gonna be looking, so definitely no names. But nah,
Yeah.
I got y'all. Y'all gotta come by and just chill out.
Yes.
been a minute,
You haven't
man.
been in
I love
a
that.
minute.
Dude.
I gotta come through.
Yeah.
I'm always working the nights.
You are.
It's a DJ thing. It's a DJ
Oh,
thing.
man.
It's hard. It's hard to hang with other DJs.
Yeah.
It's really hard. I got to hang with Select briefly
Hey.
a couple of weeks ago.
My man, Select
nice.
Vibes. Shout out to DJ
Yeah,
Select.
I went to I forgot the name of the spot. But it's one of
Vandal?
those.
Did we spend on Vandal too?
It wasn't Vandal. It was somewhere around where Hero used to be. One of those clubs, those fancy clubs. So I went there for a couple of minutes, and I felt awkward because I felt mad old. I'm looking at
It happens.
looking at these kids, and I'm like, damn.
It's starting to get to that point.
Yeah.
It's starting to get to that point. Like I might be becoming the old wash guy in the club, looking at the young people.
I was just
dressed
like,
up to my
wow.
mama.
I was like, I hope I didn't look like this at 21.
Probably did.
No, but it was like I got to hang with him for a few. But I never get to hang with my DJ friends on those nights. It's always like a family get together or something like this where we get to hang out, but never like on those nights because we're all working.
Yep.
So,
The good
unless we're doing the
DJs.
same event the Thursdays.
Thursdays, yeah.
Oh,
At the good old.
The good old days.
Oh my lord! Don't talk about Buddha nights, man.
Gotta stack the lineup, so, you know?
Do you feel the alcohol taste in your
I
mouth?
could taste the J-Mo.
You gotta hit the
The
Jameson
J-Mo
when you
in
think
shame.
about it.
And then the buns and the soy buns or whatever.
Pork buns and
Yo, their ginger chicken.
yeah.
Yo, Fat Buddha got some official ginger chicken.
Oh wait! I almost forgot. I was just talking about Fat Buddha and DJ friends. Gotta big up my boy Rolly Roll. Today's his birthday.
Shout out that Rolly Roll. Happy
Oh,
birthday.
happy birthday, Rolly.
I'm upset because I found some pictures. When I first came to New York, I came to Fat Beats was closing down, and there was A-Track and Neil Armstrong and
Nice.
Rolly Roll. I didn't know who any of those were. I didn't know them personally at the time. And I have like a bunch of pictures from that day. I gotta send it to him today.
That's what, yeah, definitely.
Nice.
They heavily
Major.
appreciate that. That's like the crowd that was there for the 5th Platoon reunion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's pretty
Yeah.
much, that was like the usual suspects. It was dope.
Dang,
that was
I
a
missed
really,
that.
Yeah, it was an epic night.
It looked dope.
It was a cold night.
It was freezing. I wanted to, that was another night.
It was supposed to snow too. It was supposed to be real, but we were prepared. But
I
it
watched
didn't snow.
I watched
We
the
made
live
it.
stream the whole time.
Wish I was there.
I think that was record breaking for how many DJs was in the building.
Yeah, that was dope.
I'm
heavy.
sure.
Record breaking.
I'm sure.
Good
Yeah.
vibes. Shout out to Fat Buddha too. Speaking of the wings, we just recorded a mukbang. You guys know what a mukbang is?
What is
MUK.
Sounds like some nasty.
Yeah, it sounds like
nasty
some off the
sex.
hub, right? Nah.
Mukbang.
Some, I guess it could be, but basically, it's like a streaming genre of basically people who stream themselves or record themselves eating large amounts of food in front of a camera.
Oh, my God.
Hold on.
Yo, Poon does that. Yeah.
It's along those lines, but it's like one of those. There's different kinds now. Like there's the ASMR kind where it's very heavily audio focused, and then there's also the ones
I'm
where
confused. What is ASMR? I don't know what that is. I'm sorry.
I don't know the exact thing. It's audio stimulant or some, but basically it's very.
What is it? Porn? What is
It's
it?
like audio porn.
Audio, yeah, and it's a visual thing too, right?
Well, they're usually videos, but the audio is used to like people use it to relax. But then I'm sure people use it for
So
other
you
creepier
listen,
things.
You listen to people eat.
it's like,
and it makes you
it's like
relax?
listening to somebody chew or like make a certain sound or
Like-
tapping.
A lot
like-
of tapping on the mic, like, and a lot of times it's like
Sorry.
I definitely saw that like on Snapchat. Like they had its own little section, and I was like, "What's that?"
Are you
And I just saw
serious?
people just
Yeah.
eating like
That's
lettuce
right.
Yeah.
and eating chips, and I was like, "What am I looking at right now?"
There's also like soap cutting. So when people like they'll take bars of soap and they'll film them doing it, but then the audio is really good. So they slice up the soap and then
It's like-
they'll make a grid and then they'll make almost like one slice across the whole bar of soap.
You can hear
and
the
you hear,
soap fall.
oh, this is no snoozing ASMR. So and it's just people use it to sleep. Some people use it to study.
Yeah.
Sleep. Just
It's like
Some
those
people
weird
just-
fetishes.
Right. So some people use it for like therapeutic, but I'm sure there's, I mean, everything.
yeah.
There's creeps, you know what I mean?
Well,
But hey.
I'm not calling anybody a creep, but I don't get that one.
Yeah, no judging,
Not
no
for
judging.
you.
But there's some
I think
people who
it's-
use it for their own purposes.
Different strokes, different.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Oddly
No pun
satisfying.
That was too easy, low hanging fruit right there.
Got him.
That was a layup.
So,
Benny, what you-
but yeah, so that's gonna be coming out soon. The mukbang. That was the reason I wanted to say.
The
Shout out to Mina
the
and Innie if you
mukbang.
wanted to see Mina and Innie,
Is that
give
a
you
series?
commentary on the wings. It's like a funny thing, but basically they actually did a mukbang with the dragon wings and then the soy garlic wings, and So yeah, but basically it's a stream of them
Sounds delicious.
enjoying the wings. It's
Mad
podcast
wings.
style mixed with the ASMR plus the mukbang perspective. The mukbang thing is a lot of people in Asia, I think from what I've learned from whatever I've watched on Vice, they basically like people come home and then it's like late and they've been working all day and they eat dinner regularly by themselves and they don't necessarily want to do that, so they have their favorite mukbang personality that they sit and eat and watch whenever they eat dinner.
That's sad, though.
It is kind of sad, but it's like, I mean, I guess you could liken it to when you come home
Different strokes.
and you watch the news when you eat your dinner, but it's like the scheduled, regular, consistent thing that you do, so that way if you're eating by yourself.
Yeah, that reminds me of this like some chick on Instagram. She like would like buy like a loaf of bread and she like
and digs her face in it.
yeah, wild and shit. And I'll just be like, what?
Look at Bobby does.
Yo, but she legit got like 200,000 followers, like 200,000, I should say.
But that's what she does.
That's all she does. She doesn't speak. She doesn't do nothing. She just gets like a loaf of bread and she just goes in like just rubs her face in it for like I don't know, like 5 minutes and shit.
Oh, she's not even eating it.
Like
She's like,
straight
She's not
up
eating.
just sticking her
And
face.
Benny, how
into
long
the
have you
bread.
been following her?
so if you guys check the comments, you might find Benny in there.
You can see me on Instagram Live being like, get a cupcake. Yeah.
Yo, that would be the move.
Cross promotion?
Big facts.
I'm just saying.
You gotta remix it.
You already have a
No
common.
bread.
Yo, let's
cupcake.
make it happen. Like,
Just a cupcake.
yo,
Y'all love cake.
bread face lady. Like, if you wanna like collaborate, let's holler at your boy, man. I got cupcakes on deck. So
On
Let me know.
decky. So, sorry to distract from the weekly wrap-up catch-up.
what? No.
So,
You guys have just blown my mind. I didn't know any of this existed. I knew
New
about
things.
it, but I didn't know what it was.
Hey,
Yeah,
man.
there's so many.
no Snoozn the podcast. You learn something every volume, you know?
Big facts.
Big Fox. So, yo, so what's up? Music? You out here repairing lives and relationships?
Love doctor? For real?
Doctor.
In a sense, people
In a
are
sense.
in love with their technology.
Yeah,
it's just-
they are. They definitely do. But yeah, that's just the 9 to 5.
yeah, and we got some new music things coming out.
New
and,
music things coming
That's
very
good,
soon.
Bobby, man. I'm so
Very,
happy to
very
hear all
soon.
that, brother.
And visuals too. Drink but don't
Of
sleep.
course,
Drink
you
but don't
know.
sleep.
Oh.
shit.
We're gonna have a very long
I'm ready.
conversation after this.
I'm ready.
Everybody's involved. It's a family
Yay.
thing.
That's it. So artists out there, if you're feeling lucky, feeling you got some sauce on deck, maybe you hit up Bobby Dubs, email him some references. Maybe he'll bless you one time with a light deal on the publishing. No studio time, no problem.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit you with the Suge deal.
So just give me 80%.
The studio is high up. Yo.
Ah, crazy.
So, anything else you wanted to fill us in on?
Nah, man, it's just been me working and chilling with the dog, man. That's it.
Popcorn.
Popcorn,
Popcorn.
the unruly one. I was gonna bring him today, but I wasn't sure if it was dog friendly.
The unruly one.
Yeah.
Don't tell him that.
He knows he's unruly. I still got marks on my skin from this. He took a bath this morning and he didn't like it.
So unruly.
He's a little G.
He's
like, nah, man.
He's a big G.
Real men. Real men, no clean. Yeah.
Yeah, man. That's
So, dope, man. Well, welcome back, man. Glad to
Thank
have
you,
you
bro.
back on the show.
bro.
You know what I mean?
Yes. I guess it's me now.
What you got going on?
Weekly wrap up. What did I get into? Well, okay. So first, I gotta say, big shout out to Sunny Anderson. She's on the Food Network. She's an amazing TV personality, but also a good friend. She basically was on a show last week called New York Live. It's on NBC. I think it's at 11:30, whatever the case may be. And and she wanted us to be part of it. So she asked us, can we get some cupcakes? So like to put in her little project that she was doing to celebrate the Super Bowl. So yeah. So so we got our cupcakes in there. We got it on TV. So you can go check it out, or you can just check my Instagram because I posted it like 80 million times.
Yeah.
So,
Yo, big props, man. That's real dope.
Thank you. Yeah. So, like that was super dope. Got a good TV look this week. And also, they reached out to us as well. So we might have, we might be on there too. So watch out for that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
That's what's up.
Thank you.
You guys are always on TV though. I feel like every time.
For real.
You guys are always.
Hey man, I
Just
do what
need
I
your
do.
own show at this point in time.
Hey man, maybe soon. Yeah.
Got ideas for that content. Just gotta make sure they come through with the, that production budget.
Hey, absolutely, man. Hey, man. I just want all the production money, and we gonna make it happen. So, just holla Food Network.
You know what I mean?
Go happen. But so besides that, just been working on that, working my hard. It's about to be like Valentine's Day and all that good stuff. So just waiting for those orders to come in and all that good shit.
Right.
So so everybody out there, place your orders because I'm getting busy. I'm getting busy, guys.
He's been busy.
You got the sweets on deck.
Sweeties on deck. So.
You doing some dope customs for Valentine's Day?
All day,
Do you have
all
any
day.
special ones that you're making for the holiday?
Yeah. Okay, so I feel that I'm gonna be pushing more of my lollipops this particular month. So I got like some kind of an idea of doing the anti-arts club. So it's more so just with lollipops, just with like sayings that are empowering. You know what I mean? Like to like more so to women, cause Benny love the ladies. This ain't I'm saying this ain't never about the guys, it's about the ladies. So what I'm saying? So I'm just out there just trying to, empower the women, make them feel good. So, I got that dropping within a week or two, so look out for those. And and that's what we on, man.
Nice.
That's what we doing out there.
Very dope.
You gotta
Thank
bring
you.
one for me the next time we have the podcast.
Oh shit, I do. But
What?
plot twist, I did bring you something. Bro.
Hey.
I did.
What?
I did.
Are you gonna bust it out right now?
I'm gonna bust it out.
Hey.
I'm gonna bust it out because that's all I do. I bought you a little cookie.
For me?
Boom.
Wait, what? This is for me?
Just because.
Hey.
What? Oh my gosh.
Just because. But
That's
also
what's
because
up.
I was making heart cookies and I just had some extras. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, so then I was just like, yo, like let me whip up one real quick. You see that? It says right there. It says love. Lisa, you know what I'm saying? Because
Hey.
the heart represents love. If you guys are kind of slow out there, you know what I'm saying? So, so there you go. Enjoy that cookie, you know what I'm saying? Tell me how it tastes, you know what I'm
For
saying?
those that don't know, my government name is Lovelisa.
You
And
know?
thank you, Benny, for
That's what I do. That's what I do.
placing that there.
Boom,
That's
baby.
dope. Custom.
Anytime.
Thank you.
Custom, made by me about an hour ago. It's lit.
So I got a question. Right?
What's up?
So I called you about 3 hours ago.
Oh no. Oh no.
And you know I love those ube.
Yo.
Ube,
You got some ube cracking today?
got
You-
Plot twist. No. I'm joking. Next time I got some ube cookies for you.
I'll split
Ube
this with you,
cupcakes,
Bobby Dub.
And we're gonna make it happen. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
good. I just had a
We got a piece for everybody.
Which, by the way, yes, to my Filipinos out there, we do have some amazing ube products out there.
Yam gang.
You know what I'm saying? Yam gang, purple yam gang. You know what I'm saying?
I love that.
With that perp.
Is
So,
that
I
shit's
mean-
crack.
What do you got ube right now?
Huh?
What's the ube cookies? What's up?
I got ube everything, motherfucker.
Hey.
I got ube cookies. I got ube cupcakes.
See the light turn purple?
Because they know I
already
am
know.
in line with this light right now because we know what we on. We on that perp, son.
Energy's good, bro.
Yeah, shout out to my Filipinos out there.
Out here.
Thank you for putting me on. So
For sure,
Hey.
man.
love that ube.
Ube's crack. Yo, so I think that might be the Valentine's Day order. We're gonna talk after. I don't want to spoil it for Maxine.
Max, big homie.
All right, that's what's up, man. We're glad to hear you cooking out here, bro.
Thank you.
Literally, metaphorically, all of that.
I do what I do, man. Tell me what you been up to.
Oh shit.
I want to know.
Yo.
Tell me.
Since we were here last, I was talking about the Petey and Craze video, which we filmed that.
I saw
in a
that.
cold ass warehouse. If you were following the stories, we were out there.
I got a question. Was sit on the hood of the car? Was the car moving?
Yeah. We got insurance though.
I hope so. I hope so.
We got a production
Got a
insurance. We
little
got
shooter on the hood
that
of the
$4
car.
million liability.
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
so we had him on there with the DJI gimbal. So it was just an impromptu. We didn't really want to. We weren't anticipating. Typically, if we're gonna do a car shot, we would rig it properly.
Yeah.
But I was like, yo, Sid, like, it'd be dope if we got that hood shot, right? I was like, yo, and it was like too cold to really talk about it for too long. So I was like, yo, see if you, and then it worked out. It was like a Outback wagon, so the way the hood was, it kind of worked out.
Okay.
The shadows were kind of crazy, so we had to kind of be hanging off on the side.
I saw him.
I made it a little
Man,
extra
I hope this car's not
adventurous.
moving. I hope this is a boomerang, and he was like
Petey and Craze
that.
were driving, and they had to go up a ramp to go into the location. And
Jeez.
yeah, it was like, they sped up like when they went up the ramp. I told him, I was like, yo, it was a little slow last tick. Let's go a little faster. And this time, it's like, wait, we gotta wait to get Sid off the hood, and they went right up with him. But no casualties, and the shots were fire.
Nice.
Legit.
Success.
Yeah, dope shoot, really dope shoot. We're gonna be hopefully kicking out the edit of that this week. And yeah, shout out to Petey and Craze. Shout out to Mark Salud, Paul Salud's brother, for killing the choreography.
Nice.
I can't name all the dancers, but we had 8 dancers out there crushing
Oh,
it.
sick.
Heard you.
It was took a little inspiration from Danny Lay and and the new Amine video. So it's kind of like a mashup of both with PD and Craze, Drink But Don't Sleep.
Sick.
Nice.
Yeah, I can't
I
wait
said
for
too
that.
much. I said too much.
Is there
excited.
is there a release date for the video yet? Or
Not yet,
you
because
guys
we
aiming
have
for
some
something?
more joints in the chamber, which we haven't
Okay.
released yet.
Yeah.
But be on the lookout. PDX Craze XPXK. Yeah, their IGs are mad funny. I feel like I'm always tagging the same person, but like flipped around. But yeah, shout out to them. What else do we do? This past week, we've been in post production, little mukbang action. Like I said, at Fat Buddha Bar with Inni and Mina. That was fun. That was a first for Dream But Don't Sleep. So if you're out there looking to film some official mukbang videos, yeah, everybody's like, yo, that shit is weird. But yo, when you see it, it'll make a little more sense. But I guess it's pretty much gonna be exactly like I explained.
Did you enjoy working it?
Yeah, I was chilling. I was at the bar, making sure the Jameson was cold. It was
I would eat
flowing.
all the leftover food.
Yeah,
Has to hear.
I took. So I had to I was like, we need another set of wings because I didn't get to get that B-roll. So we had another set made, and I was like, getting all the close-up shots, and I was like, oh, can I get a to-go box? And we took that, and then by the time I got home, Carlos wasn't there, but he was hitting me on the on the messages on the stories. He was overseeing. Shout out to Los at Fat Buddha, the eye in the sky, always watching, you know.
Yeah, I bet.
Always, at all
Yeah.
times.
But that was dope. And what else? This past week,
Working hard, brother.
yeah,
That's
baby's
good.
4 months. She's out here healthy.
Da-da.
Rocking and
Being
rolling,
da-da.
man.
Love
Rocking
it.
and rolling.
Baby
See ya.
girl.
Yeah, shout out to Valencia, CMA. Shout out to mom. And I think now here we are. We're here for the podcast. It was a little
love it.
delayed.
It's all good. It's all good. We here. We rocking.
Yeah.
Good,
So
man.
good to be back though.
Good to be back, man.
Yeah.
Lovelisa, what you been up to, yo?
So last week I went to the opening at Mana Contemporary for photos of the Met
Ooh.
by Juxtapose Projects.
Okay.
So this whole show was curated by DJ Guy. Shout out to DJ Guy, WFMU. And he got together a bunch of photographers who's been shooting warehouses in Bushwick, to Jersey club parties in Newark, and basically tackling that scene like for the past 10 years.
Oh, wow. That's
It's definitely an exhibit you guys should check out.
Yeah.
The show is open till the 22nd of this month, and it's in the legendary Mana Contemporary in Jersey City.
Sick.
Yeah.
That's
So
dope.
I
didn't even
definitely need to check
realize.
it out. I didn't even know they really had museums out, like, in New
Yeah.
Jersey like that. Okay, dope.
yeah, so the Mana Museum used to be just a storage place,
Oh, okay.
and one of the owners owned a shipping company
Yeah.
and would have artwork there. And pretty soon, he just collected a bunch of artwork that
Oh, shit.
artists either forgot about, left, and then it turned into a museum.
That's fucking sick.
Yeah.
Shout out to him
It's
for like turning into
huge.
something like that. You
It's
know?
huge. It's clean as fuck. And there's also
Really?
another building I think opening up soon, right?
Oh, not that I know.
Because it's like a
but-
bunch of like
Ooh.
warehouses. It's like a few industrial buildings over there that aren't really being used. There's one that's like huge, looks like a greenhouse. And I know they do a lot of high fashion
Yeah.
stuff in there.
I remember visiting that probably like a year ago, but if they're doing something there, that would be.
I think they're opening up. We might, trying to see some space out
going
there.
on?
That's actually where Denny's studio is at too.
So-
at Mana.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Oh yeah,
Duh.
Denny. So they have something called the Mana Basement, where it's a little more studios are more affordable for artists.
Dope.
And yeah, shout out to Denny who's over there. Shout out to Kate. Yeah,
Sick
So,
vibes over there.
it is. It is. You guys should definitely check it out.
Nicer place for, artistic minds to
Yeah,
link.
absolutely.
So
And-
basically, it's like Williamsburg?
Or get inspired.
Or it's about to be Williamsburg soon?
Yeah.
Yeah, every so often they have studio openings.
Yeah.
So
Oh, wow.
all the residents just open up their studios. Some live there, which is crazy. Yeah.
That's fucking sick.
Yeah.
Certain floors,
Shout
I
out to
think,
Jersey
yeah.
City,
Yeah.
man, for coming together and doing that, man.
Yeah.
That's amazing, man.
I think the studio openings is April 22nd, if I'm not mistaken.
I gotta go check that out because I didn't even realize that was happening.
Yeah, they do it every so often. And they have a shuttle that goes from Milk Studios to
Oh,
there.
damn.
Oh,
Back
really?
and forth for free. Yeah.
Can you take it back just to go into the city?
Yeah, you can. Yeah, so definitely they hook it up. So there's
Are we supposed to know that?
Yo.
Yeah, you.
So, yo, that's just free until
free
that shit blows up. You heard it here first. That's dope.
So yeah, so I went to that. Shout out to Janya. Shout out to Abib, who is showcasing their work. They have prints up for sale in the gallery space, so definitely check it out. Say what's up to Jessica over there. Say what's up to Guy, and show love.
That's just
Love, love,
I'm
love.
art
Yeah.
shopping these days, so
Yeah.
Say it again.
I'm art shopping. I'm looking for
Yo,
some
Bobby Dub's always art shopping.
Are you?
It's all art, right? Video games, that's art.
it's art.
It's all art.
Shoes, sneakers.
Shit, I'm mad at you.
Yeah. But other than that, we just celebrated the 1-year anniversary for Cuffin Jersey.
Hey.
That's our all things R&B party. Cuffin actually started out in Sacramento in the West Coast.
Dark
They
town.
have it there. They have it in Las Vegas. They have it in Denver, Toronto. They have a
I didn't
sector
realize
in
it
New
was-
York.
Yeah, I was just thinking it was
LA.
I thought it was just Cali and New York. There's all the ones in. I didn't realize.
Yeah,
Shout out to
yeah,
Boogie
yeah.
Brown out in.
Yes.
Boogie Brown actually DJ'd our wedding. Maxine.
he?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh
shit.
yeah, no, he was lit.
yeah.
He was super lit.
It was good. Yeah.
Shout out
He
to
definitely
Cleo
had it poppin'.
Rolls. But yeah, we just celebrated the 1-year anniversary. Our special guest was DJ Neil Armstrong. Shout out to
Hey.
you.
Big bro.
Fifth platoon.
Yeah. Dinner and a mixtape. And then we had our crew there. Shout out to Kev Love. He's a
Alright.
resident DJ alongside myself.
Dope.
And we had our boy Jermaine of Conundrum on the
G-Burrito.
horns, killing it as usual. It's good vibes. And we brought out R&B pop singer Radha.
Hey.
Oh, Radha.
Yeah. Do you remember her?
Ah.
Yeah, she was just recently on The Voice.
She was on The Voice.
Yes.
She was also, you might know her more popularly from the No Snoozn sessions.
That's right.
Hey, yeah, she also did that voice thing too. Yeah.
Yeah.
The voice thing is cool, but
yeah.
the no snoozing.
Oh,
session.
crush that.
man.
Yeah. Best friend. Woo. Shout out
Is
to
that what she
Radha.
sang?
Yeah, best friend.
Nice. But
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
Radha did a little. She performed there. It was good vibes all night.
Love it.
Favorite party?
Oh, so far of 2019.
Yeah. Actually, yeah. It was dope. It was a good
See,
flow.
I was just telling Lovelisa, I love DJing in Jersey City. It's
Come more often,
different
man.
vibe. Yeah, I'd love to.
He's like, book me, love. I got you.
Nah,
If only we knew somebody.
but R&B parties sound like a vibe.
Hell
It's
yeah.
so
That sound
good.
It's a vibe for
I
sure.
love it because it's like, it's chill. You could just chill. You could party. You sing along. There's different generations there. Super fucking chill. But yeah, we just celebrated the 1-year anniversary. It's a monthly party that we do over in Jersey City at Red Lounge.
I need to make it out there for sure.
You gotta come.
Hell yeah, I gotta support. Is it?
I wanted to make it, but I was on daddy duties. But luckily, Dream But Don't Sleep was there holding it down. B. Smith on the visuals. He
Shout
was
out B. Smith.
Heard you.
out there repping. He was also too. I could tell he was out there. He was out there living too, right? Wasn't he?
Most definitely. Most definitely.
He got some exciting transitions there. The camera movement like he was rocking. And I
Working
know-
hard, playing hard.
Yeah, I know G Burrito is his homie too, so he's out there
Yeah.
celebrating for the
It
birthday.
was Jermaine's birthday too at midnight. So, the fam was there, all their peoples just celebrating. But yeah, B. Smith was having a good time.
Did you see the recap yet?
No.
Oh shit,
You
my
gotta
bad.
show it to me.
I was, yeah, B.
I was like, are you okay? Good. Are you shooting? Good. Just had to check in. I want to make sure everybody has a good time at our parties, despite,
love it.
everyone's
sure.
working, but
Love it.
everybody got to enjoy it.
True.
You got
Absolutely.
to enjoy what you do.
Exactly.
That's
I love
it.
it. I love it.
Feel
man.
me?
Very key. So yeah, no, he crushed it. So the edit, I'll send it to you right after this is done. I have it.
Okay.
But he crushed that. There was just a couple notes, but he was like, oh, he said it in the afternoon the next day.
Oh,
He's like,
sweet.
oh, sorry, man. I've learned that you can't be mixing tequila and whiskey.
Oh, Lord.
I said, bro. He just turned 21 this past year, so he
Oh yeah, he a rookie
they
out
have
here.
a lot to learn.
he learned in the young way. So
No,
that's
but
cool.
he was pretty composed.
No, B. Smith's on point, man.
Yeah.
He's really on point. But I'm glad he had a good time too.
Yeah. Everybody had a good time.
Dope. Well, congrats on
Always.
the 1 year.
Thank you. Thanks.
Congrats on that. Only gets bigger after this.
Oh,
You know what I mean? Cool. So,
blessings.
Yeah, man.
what else we got cooking, Benny?
Ah man, well, I mean, yo, this is the top of February. Like
It
when
is
you think
February.
about it. I mean, like so what comes to me, of course, is Black History Month.
Yep.
Even though, you know what I'm saying, I mean, if you think about it, I mean, why are we only a month? You know what I'm saying? We should be all day. Honestly, everybody should be every day. You know what I'm saying? Black History Year, White History Year, Asian History Year. You know what I'm saying? We should all have a fucking year. You feel me? No?
You don't need
Everybody
a,
with me?
You don't need a
Everybody
special
with-
month or a special day to learn. You should always be trying to, educate yourself and be more aware, culturally aware of, everybody.
Exactly. And and to me, like, that's no hot take. I mean, I just feel that we shouldn't just only be a month, But that's just me. Whatever. But also, what comes to mind is, it's almost Valentine's Day, guys.
It's the love month.
Spread the love.
It's a love month. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, like, to me, it's like, what does love mean to you guys as an entrepreneur? Like, I mean, like, when you mixed it too, because I'm pretty sure we all have our
They
relations.
don't mix.
They don't. Ooh, really?
Dun, dun, dun.
Why do you really?
They don't mix.
I mean, it's good that you bring it up because I do have a stat, Benny stats. You know what I'm saying?
All right, drop some
Benny
math on them, bro.
stats.
Quick maths.
Well, to me, love and money, it could always be tricky. You know what I'm saying? So what the stats say, 30% of couples having a disagreement about money at least once a month, and it only. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, no doubt.
Thank you, sir. Don't ever touch my mic. Don't ever touch my mic. Shit. Boy, crazy? Nah, but yeah. But to me, it only gets worse when you're being an entrepreneur. Divorce lawyers say the estimate for entrepreneur divorce rate is 5 to 10% higher than marriages without entrepreneurship. As a factor.
So run that back real quick.
Oh man, he want me to read that all over? Goddamn man, come on now.
I'm crazy.
Too many numbers.
Yeah, I was about to say the same.
All right.
I deal in colors, colors and frame rates.
Let's do it over.
Yeah.
Divorce lawyers estimate that entrepreneur divorce rate is 5 to 10% higher than marriages without entrepreneurship as a factor.
Oh, gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? Do you know how fucking crazy that is?
I mean, it makes sense though. It's stressful to be an entrepreneur, to have your own business, to be a freelance or whatever.
Absolutely.
By yourself.
Your partner needs to have that understanding
Yeah.
and know what they're getting into.
But that's still a big ask for somebody who's not who's not like inclined as you. Who's
Right,
not
right,
like
right.
an artist or an entrepreneur, do something. They go to work, they come home, they look forward to you.
Right.
And you looking
Yeah.
forward to your next achieving your next goal or your next milestone. So that's always is a hard balance to maintain. Unless you're with somebody who's on their own kind of
Right.
their own
And, or
path.
can be independent
Exactly.
and understanding.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I was just thinking in terms of the stat, like that definitely a good point. But is that if one of the two in the marriage is an entrepreneur, or if they're in like entrepreneurs together?
I mean, like they really don't get into that. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay, got it.
Long as one entrepreneur is within that relationship, I think that's what they're saying.
Okay,
yeah.
it got less percentage of a divorce rate.
Yeah, exactly,
Gotcha.
exactly.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
I did just, but you wouldn't think that immediately, right? Like,
Really?
I don't know.
Okay, so like me being an entrepreneur, I mean, like back in my earlier relationships, and I mean, like it's rough because being an entrepreneur, I mean, it takes a lot of your time.
Demanding.
I mean, I don't know about you, but when I first started being an entrepreneur, I wasn't making money like that. I mean, like that definitely takes a toll on you. You know what I mean? Like sometimes you want to take your girl out, you may not have the money, you may not have the time. You know what I mean? Because like being a boss, it's 24/7, man. So, so like trying to find time to do the special things, like take her to dinner, sit down and have a conversation. Hey, like, how was your day?
But it also depends on what she considers special.
That's true.
Because to me, a special dinner is watching Netflix and eating penne vodka on the dinner table.
It could be fun,
You know
yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah.
And carving out the time, right? So it's just like having that set time is really critical, but then also knowing like,
Yeah.
but I'm sorry, I think I was.
No.
But
No, yeah.
it's different. It's different for everybody. But
It is for everybody,
Yeah.
yeah. But I mean, like just even finding time to actually do the little things, like like to sit down and watch a movie, like go like
Right.
you know what I mean, like not everybody has that time. I mean, what about you guys? I mean, like with you, like you DJ and you go and you do your videography situation. I mean, like how is it trying to find time for you to have like romance time with your lady?
Yeah, I mean, it's just a matter of.
and you have the baby now.
Yeah, with the baby
with the
too.
baby, yeah.
It's really making it just as important as everything else you're doing.
Yeah.
For me, like scheduling, like literally like scheduling time. This is the time where I'm not working, because like I have a tendency to like overbook myself. So I'll be like, oh, I got time to do this, got time to do that. But if I don't like necessarily block out time for like Maxine or for the family, then it's like you know what I mean. It's easier to get overlooked. So now like well, we do it together now in terms of scheduling out our days, so that way we share the calendar, so she's kind of aware of what I'm doing, so she knows what I'm doing. But then also,
I've heard a lot of couples doing that, is sharing calendars.
It's great.
And it helps a lot.
Yeah.
Absolutely,
I mean,
absolutely.
With anything, just
we
Makes a
share.
lot of
I mean, even with the team too, sharing calendars is clutch, so that way everybody's aware. It saves the conversation of having to like coordinate.
What's going on?
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
And also, like, Maxine can drop hints, too, when it's like, oh, she wants to do this at a certain time.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, oh, hey, it's on my calendar already. She wanted to watch, I think it was Rent live. It was, like, on cable the other day.
Yeah.
And it was like, I said, what the hell is this Rent shit on my... And it was like,
that already.
as opposed to me watching, it was like, do not bother Maxine during this time. Like, don't ask
That's
her.
amazing.
Like, all right, cool, that's fair.
Yeah.
So, yeah, so we were kicking it with me and the dog during that time.
Stay out of the living room.
Yeah.
No. Yeah. No.
So I think scheduling time, I think
Yeah.
that's key. But yeah, just being mindful, I think, and making an effort to balance it all. But
Yeah.
but having a partner that understands the two, because sometimes like being a boss and being like
Yeah.
an entrepreneur, you got to get it when the getting's good.
Yeah.
That's
So-
the other thing. You can't schedule certain things.
Right. If something comes up, it's like I got to do this.
Gotta go.
Yeah.
But having that understanding though, too, But again, it's different with every relationship.
Absolutely.
Some like I was asking before, because like my parents were they like my mom and my stepdad are together, and basically they had a business together.
Yeah. Oh wow.
And
Okay.
I would see, and just that, and I was like, oh wow, like my mom always told me never get involved with your significant other,
Right.
because it's a lot, it's hard to leave things in the office, and
Absolutely.
I've seen a lot. It'd be sometimes I was like, oh shit, tonight might be the night. I was like, I just heard the door slam. Old man's downstairs. Like, yeah, no, and I'm like, oh, but then everything works out. It's like those things that make it stronger. If it's meant to be, I feel like, and also for the work, it's more you're just passionate about what you do. So it's hard to leave it at work, but it's important to do it.
Absolutely.
But yeah, shout out to Maxine though. She's a huge part of Dream But Don't Sleep, from editing, project managing, to just making sure that I'm eating
I've
and shit.
definitely come over to your house and seen Maxine with a laptop and the headphones.
Yes, holding the baby.
Holding the baby,
and
got the dog in the
J-Lo's
lap.
chilling
Superwoman
there.
Yeah.
Crushing
yeah.
it. She had a laptop bedside, when we came back from the hospital.
She
still...
needs to come out once in a while.
Yeah. She was here for the last two podcasts ago. But yeah, she got to come through again. Potentially she was going to come today with Sia, but we were like, I don't know.
Yeah. It's a lot of work.
We're going to work it out. But she's crushing it. And she's got a lot of things going on her own too. So it's like, just balancing and being aware.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think balance is a huge thing when it comes to like relationships and like entrepreneurs.
Absolutely.
Or just like in general.
Yeah.
Like I talked about this before on the podcast, like whether it's getting your workout in, working on stuff, having deadlines, and seeing your family.
Yeah.
So what I try to do is like twice a month, I try to go visit my family in South Jersey on a Sunday, really DG on Sundays.
Yeah.
And then other than that, like when it comes to like working out, I put things on my calendar once a week. I have to work out once a week. Even if I'm tired, even though I have something that comes up, if something comes up and it's really important, I have to move it.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's a good balance between a lot of different things. And like you guys all said, like if your partner communicates, understands, communication is huge.
Absolutely.
In any relationship.
Yeah.
If you want to be good in business, work on your communication skills.
Yeah.
Like it's huge.
Especially dealing with somebody that has their own business.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Because like sometimes we're not there to pick up on the cues. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
You know, so
You may
like
be so in the zone
exactly.
of what you're doing.
Absolutely. Yeah. So it's just knowing like, all right, like we just need to just have clear communication. You know what I mean? Like just sit, like sometimes like, just sit there and talk. Is everything good? You know what I mean? Like is something you want to do? Is it something?
Or is this the right time?
Is this the right time?
That's
you know?
also a major thing. Like for me, I'm a bit of a weirdo. Like I need that time to like decompress.
Yeah.
'Cause
We all
if you
do.
catch me in that time,
It's over. Yeah.
But it's also letting them know, like, this is my time. Like, sorry, not right now. Like, I
Exactly.
can't get to your text right now. I gotta take a nap. Like, whatever it is, like, just communicate.
I need that half hour when I walk in the door just to.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Repairing those relationships, man, it takes a lot out of you.
No, legit. Yeah, I mean, like, hey, with my partner, it's all about like, if you see me not like talking as much, they know like to pick up on the cues, like, all right, this is his like time to like just get his shit together, and like and I'm gonna let him do him,
Right.
But but like don't take it to heart.
Yeah,
You know
it's
what I
not
mean? Like,
because-
don't be mad, don't be like no,
Right.
like people need their fucking space sometimes. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Especially with entrepreneurs, because we're going through a lot in our own minds. You know what I mean?
Right.
There's so much to do all the time.
Yeah.
A lot of
Absolutely.
things going through. Yeah.
Yeah,
And there's both ways too. Even if you know what I mean, also
Absolutely.
communicating, like saying straight up, I need this time, or like, yo, like,
Yeah, of course.
now you don't take it the wrong way, but right now I just need to kind of like not do anything.
Yeah.
But also communicating both ways for them also to communicate that, hey, I need this time for, you know, can you do this? But yeah, a lot of times I think not missing the cues
Yeah.
and things like that can kind of happen. So
You're gonna
It
miss
happens.
cues,
so you got to just be
though.
blatant. Yeah, you just got to be
It's-
frank sometimes,
Yeah,
just to kind
absolutely.
of
Be
clearly
patient.
communicate.
Healthy
Patience.
communication. That's all it's about. Just being, just talking, doing what you got to do, man.
Hell yeah.
You know what I mean? So yeah, that's dope. But so like you was telling me with your parents, like they actually were in business together. Like
Yeah.
I mean, like that's so sick. So like with that, like even you and Max, I mean, like you guys kind of work on, like Dream But Don't Sleep, like together.
Facts.
So like you being in a relationship with someone, like basically like your partner.
Yep.
Like, is there like any tips you can give people that are probably working with their significant other? Like, okay, like what do you have to do when you turn off being partners and when it's time to turn on being in a relationship, or vice versa? You know what I mean? Like, is there any tips you can give us?
I think it's a good idea if you did do that. Definitely.
Yeah.
Maxine knows like how passionate I am and how like Dream But Don't Sleep in the projects and growing the business and creating
Yeah.
more is like really always on the forefront. But I always make it clear that it never takes precedent over like her or the family.
Absolutely.
But it is part of the ecosystem and how it's equally as important, just as they're important.
Right.
But it's like business and our success is very critical to us sustaining and living.
Absolutely.
So it's one and the other, but they're hand in hand, But at the same time, I think just the tip is really, like I think we said, don't take things personally.
Yeah. Mhm.
Communicate clearly.
Absolutely.
And just treat, I guess, like the things that are important to you, important to your significant other, just as important as like your, to-do list in order to get that bag.
Absolutely.
So scheduling it, if it takes like putting it in this calendar, sharing a calendar, but yeah, I guess it really all revolves around communication. I think
Absolutely.
is the biggest
It
tip.
does.
Yeah.
You're also in a relationship with your significant
Yeah,
other.
yeah, indeed.
You're in a relationship with your significant other. You also
hope
have
so.
a business with your significant other, which is also a business.
Absolutely.
relationship.
Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, like to me, like my main tip is with that is like knowing your strengths and knowing your weaknesses. You know what I mean? Like, okay, like with my partner, she might be better at talking to people. I hate talking to people. I suck at writing emails. I suck at all that. But she's such a professional. She deals with all that shit. You know what I mean? It's me being the creative person. I'm like, okay, I'm going to do the marketing. I'm going to know how to get to certain people, blah, 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 blah.
Right.
We don't kind of like go into each other's lanes. We know what our roles are and we stick to it.
You play your role.
We play our role.
That's a good team.
And
That's the Voltron
see,
thing.
Yeah.
yeah. And that's the thing with a lot of relationship. It's like knowing your fucking role sometime. You know what I mean? Because like some people, let's be honest, when you start dealing with people, it's ego sometimes with a lot of the shit that kind of fucks up relationships, fucks up business situations. You know what I mean? Because, like people think that they know more. Like, nah. Like, if I know marketing and that's my shit, I'm just going to be like, okay, well, I mean, like, well, she's going to be like, okay, well, I'm going to let you handle that. You know what I mean? Like, if it's coming to dealing with, like, customers, I'm like, all right, you deal with that. I'm going to let you that. You know what I mean? So, it's just knowing your roles.
Knowing
you know
your
what I mean?
strong suits and what, you're each
Yeah,
built to do, and what you're
exactly.
better at doing. But then that way,
Yeah.
everybody can
That's gonna be
strive.
dope too because
Yeah.
you guys can learn from each other.
Absolutely. Oh yeah. I mean, like now, like I know how to write emails a little better because she was like, hey, like I might need a little bit more help on that. I was like, all right, cool. So teach me how you do it. You know what I'm saying? And it's also about self-awareness.
Yeah.
I mean, it's about like, okay, I don't know how to do certain things, but you do. So you do this and I do that. You know what I mean? And it's not, it's kind of just like humbling yourself.
And that's a
bit.
good,
what I mean?
that's a great formula
Yeah. So
for success.
yeah. So yeah, exactly. So yeah. So people that are in relationships but are also business partners. Hey man, know your role. She know your role.
He said,
No, you're
Know your role.
I look over at
And shut your damn mouth, you Rudy Poos now.
Yeah, jabroni.
Jabroni.
It doesn't matter.
Smell what the prune is cooking.
Yeah.
Nah, but yeah, so yeah, man. So that's what it. Just know your roles, guys. You know, stay in your lane.
Very dope. Some gems.
Boom.
All right.
Gems was dropped.
Some love gems.
some love gems.
Love gems. There you go.
So another thing we're gonna start doing on the show is start getting, I think, some feedback. Well, not I think. I know we're gonna get some feedback from the audience, from our listeners. Oh, fearless feedback. We'll do
We
this
know you
probably.
guys
So,
are following along.
Bobby Dubs, this is a good time for us to give you some feedback.
Oh, man.
Some feedback on what?
People out there, some of the homies from my OG trap. You know what I mean, the Genius Bar trap out here.
If you worked for Apple, do you know what fearless feedback is?
But yo, a lot of techniques and just how to communicate
Yeah.
from there. You know, on the wave to we don't want to get nobody in trouble. We still some people still on NDAs out here. So, but we're gonna be getting, opening up the IG for stories, questions through the stories, and we got a couple questions in this week.
Heard. Wait. So question like, wait up. So like, what is the name of this segment? I mean, like he said he don't like feedback. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think it's a good time since
What
the
we
first
call
time
it?
doing it.
What's a good name for it? What do you think?
Are we? Wait, we're only doing this through stories.
Oh, that's just how I've been getting the questions. So no, it doesn't have to be through stories. It could be however we decide to get questions. People can hit us with questions in the comments, YouTube, email us. You know what I mean? You can hit us on the stories, all that.
Let's see. All right.
I'm horrible with names.
What we gonna call it? The sleepers?
The sleepers.
No.
Or the woke.
Not sleepers.
All right, we'll put a pin in that. We're gonna keep it questions from the listeners.
All
Right
right.
now.
Next week. Well, actually, like this week, yeah. I mean,
If you guys got any names for us,
I was
feel
just about
free
to
to.
say.
Yeah.
Hey, for this particular segment, let us know. So, boom. There you go.
So we got some questions from some of our listeners here. So from William F. Spencer, he said, "How can I?"
F. Spencer, that's his handle?
William F. Spencer. On
What's up,
IG.
William?
He said, "How can I get on your podcast?"
I mean, what do you have of substance that might,
What do you bring to the pot, William?
Exactly. I mean,
What do you want to talk about?
What can I learn from you? What do you do? You can't be like working at Target because like I don't want to know about Target unless you got discounts, my nigga. Like,
Benny.
then holla. Nah.
Yo, but you could email us and let us know.
Yeah.
What you want to talk about, and then we could talk about it from there.
What email address are they?
We'll send it to Maxine at DBDS.tv. She's our production manager and executive producer of No Snoozn the podcast. Shout out to Family FM, Canal Street Radio.
Hey, I can't wait to hear from you, Bill.
So thanks, William. And so we have next question from official Sav Snow. She said, "What have been some of your inspirations as of late?"
I've been surrounding myself, or lately I've been surrounded by a lot of good people that I've been inspired by, including you guys. When I was at that Mana show, I met a lot of new people, new photographers, and they tell me a little bit about what they do, and it's just there's so many creatives out there, and
Absolutely.
people doing different things that you might not know about.
Yeah.
So I think lately, just the energy and like the way things have been flowing, that's what's been inspiring me.
Being around good vibes.
Premium vibes.
There you go.
You gotta grow, and as important as it is to keep your circle tight, it's also good to have an outside perspective on things to keep it fresh.
Absolutely.
So that's what I've been inspired by lately.
That's dope. Well, you know what? Kind of similar to me. More so, just kind of getting out of my head and just like being on some like against the world shit. You know what I mean? I've been kind of just been like, like just talking to people that I've been like looking at and admiring. You know what I mean? Be like, like you're doing some dope shit. I'm doing some dope shit. Let's just talk. You know what I mean? Like usually, cause I'm from New York, so like I'm a New Yorker, so I'm just about just like. I'm on my own shit, dude. Like whatever.
I don't know about you.
Fuck that. Like I mean, like you competition type shit. But like now, I'm just like, all right, you know what? Like
If you ain't with me, you against me.
you against me, man. Get down, lay down, boy.
Yeah.
Nah, but
That's
like,
such a Queen's way of thinking.
absolutely. But nah, you know, hey, like I'm more about like, yo, dude, like you know, like you're doing some dope shit. Let's see what we can do in the future. So you know, just reaching out to like you know, like-minded individuals. So you know,
I've been kind of the opposite though.
You've been to yourself.
I've been in a quote unquote album mode, so I've just been locked away.
Nice.
But it's more of a like looking at what's been going on and trying to figure out what's needed, like what isn't
Fill in the
addressed.
void.
Fill in the void. So
okay.
that's just been me. The last
Nice.
in 2019 is like, what haven't people been doing?
So what's inspiring your new projects, for instance?
What like inspiration wise, like the last thing that I really listened to that I really enjoyed was that Bad Bunny album.
Okay.
Hey.
It was dope.
That's a good one. I didn't expect that from you, actually.
Yeah. I have no clue what he says.
But that should sound good.
It sounds
That
good.
should make you want to party.
I felt what he was saying. Like I
Okay.
could tell like when he was sad and you know what he was talking about. I
You
did-
heard their emotions to his
yeah,
project.
you could definitely hear the emotions, and I was like, you know, that's always been my thing. Like, party music is great,
Yeah.
but let's feel something. Let's talk about
Yeah.
something.
I didn't realize the
Absolutely.
vibes were like
Okay.
that on. I gotta check out the album.
Yeah, no,
And I haven't listened to it in
nah,
entirety.
it's a great album. The
That's-
production is
Is on
that's one,
point?
yeah, that's one of the things that I always listen for is the production
Yeah.
of the
Yeah.
album. That keeps me going. But then past that, I want to know what are you talking about?
Right,
Who are you
right.
Speaking to like
Yeah.
and
Like get deeper into it.
exactly
behind the
like,
music.
What's the not to sound like an absolute music nerd, but what's the philosophy behind your album?
Heard
Yeah.
you.
Do you know who produced the album?
There's
Or
this guy,
who's on there?
I hope I'm saying his name. Tiny Tany. He hangs out with Super Dupes a lot in
Okay.
Florida. That whole crew down there. So
Okay.
that's all that Super Dupes and
J
Black
Balvin's
China.
peoples?
Yeah, that whole squad. So
Word.
they've been on that.
Those dudes crushing it, man. Worldwide on every chart. Pop, hip hop,
Legit.
reggaeton, all of that.
And I've
Shout out
just
to
been
them.
looking at some of my peers and seeing what they're doing, kind of, that New York shit, like, oh, you doing that? All right, cool.
So still on the New York shit.
I always need.
Meanwhile,
Yeah.
word.
Lace up the Timbs, I'm coming. No, but it's all love, but that's been me. That's been me. It's a new year, it's a new energy, so I'm just like,
Yeah, that's good.
yeah.
Well,
Love the
I'm glad.
beginning.
I'm glad you're here, and I'm
Thank you.
hearing about this new project.
Yeah, soon, very soon.
Yay!
I can't wait. That's
Very
dope.
dope. Cool, man. So my turn, right?
Absolutely.
Jay's like,
Nah, to do behind you, bro.
So everything y'all said, and
oh no,
then
it's Poon's turn. It's Poon's turn.
Oh, bro, boom. Pass the mic over. He puckering her up. He need another sip.
Yeah, bro. So man, I'm out here pushing these products, man. I got these New York hats, man. Yeah, oh man, yo, man, and I got these like Chinese sweaters. Until champion catch me. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I'm gonna be slinging them shits.
I'm gonna be mixing nuggets out here. Check out Poon though. He out here cooking and eating and all of that.
Cooking and eating. Who needs to re-up on some of the old stock, though?
Which ones?
All of
He
them.
rocking the OG today. He got rocking the
I'm
OG.
like
the
afraid
OG.
this is gonna fall
POON.
if I
You got to
keep-
do a re-release, man.
Restock gang.
This hat.
Nah, but then
That's the OG.
That's the old.
I might have one on ice for you for a resale, real light resale.
Oh man.
It's on GOAT, in case you know what I mean. Find me on GOAT.
StockX.
StockX. Yo. But yo, for the inspo,
Yeah.
baby girl, man. Baby girl's really been the inspiration for the past 4 months for everything.
that's
To
amazing.
be on my dad's shit.
Nah,
Yo.
I'm fucking with you, bro.
Nah, but for real, though, like, there be times like, I mean, nah, but on some real shit, I be like the other night when I was drinking Matt Jameson, filming this mukbang, waiting till I get this done. And I came home with these wings and I was like, passed out. And it was like, woke up and I was like, damn, it's 11 p.m. I thought it would have been morning already. But then I had to go back to sleep and then I woke up a little, not hungover, but I was just like, I could stay in bed for a little
Little
longer.
groggy.
And I look over and I see baby girl's awake and ready to go. I'm like, all right, cool. I got to get this bag.
I love that.
But it's good. But also setting the example in the household, wake up every day excited and getting ready to get after it. And it's like, extra set of eyes watching. Sometimes I always got to like look over my shoulders.
Yeah.
Oh shit, like I can't be, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I gotta be setting an example, even when I don't know it.
I love that. Like that daddy energy. I can't wait to have that daddy energy because that's like another level of I gotta get the fucking bag.
It's
son.
different, man. It's
That's the
different.
next level. Like if I don't, my baby gonna starve.
Yeah.
Like you know what I mean. So I totally get it.
I never never passed up on so many sneaker releases and not sweated it.
You've been quiet, man. You've been real quiet.
Yeah, but it's cool. We got hopefully some of these checks come in and Daddy gets a little Valentine's Day gift.
Heard
Nah,
you.
but
Hint,
it's been
hint,
great
Max.
though. She's what's up?
I said hint, hint, Max.
Yeah,
Matching pairs, man.
I always be dropping hints. I'll be buying her shoes, like so.
They got my
You got
size.
new shoes. What about the rest of us? Yeah, but yeah,
crazy.
shout out to Valencia, man, for keeping me
Baby
charged
girl.
up out here.
Love it, love it.
Yeah, so all right, on to more
Those
questions.
are dope ones,
Oh,
guys.
shout out to
Yeah.
Savannah for that last question.
Sav Snow, official Sav Snow.
White snow. White noise.
White noise out here.
Sav.
You can catch her BTS on a lot of Sipes content. She's out here
Oh, yeah.
cooking up
Heard
a lot of comedy, good vibes
I love that
always.
girl.
Yeah,
Yeah.
official
So funny.
Sav Snow. If you want to hit her with a follow. Next question is from Koi Colleen.
Hey.
What's up, Colleen?
Is that the same Colleen?
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, Colleen?
Homegirl.
Shout out to Colleen.
She's asked you guys a question before?
No. Hey, we just know her.
Oh, okay.
She said, "How can creatives?" Oh, I'm sorry. How can creatives set themselves apart from other creatives? Actually, no. I'm sorry. That wasn't even her question. Who said this one?
Go back to that.
I don't know. Yeah. So actually, Koi Colleen said, "How do you turn your side hustle into a full-time job?"
A lot of sacrifice.
If you have enough side hustles, they all collectively make a full-time job.
How do you turn your side hustle? I mean, well, that side hustle needs to actually become a profitable job. You know what I mean?
You
like,
just gotta believe in yourself, though.
Yeah.
Facts.
That's it. If you believe in yourself and you close your eyes and you're like, oh man, I'm about to do it.
That's it.
You're gonna do it.
yeah,
You got to take that leap of faith.
absolutely.
Because I know a couple people who had full-time jobs and they had their side hustles and were legit side hustles that could like really turn it into a bag.
Yeah.
But they were just hesitant to take that leap of faith
Yeah.
and get away from the stable 9-to-5 job
Yeah.
to do that.
Yeah.
And then recently they've taken that leap of faith and it's very, very rewarding for them.
No.
But you gotta be consistent. You gotta
Absolutely.
be consistent, work hard, and it is a struggle to do the 9-to-5 job
Absolutely.
with the side hustle.
Yeah.
Somebody who does that, yeah,
Exactly.
Absolutely.
it's hard.
I mean, yeah. I mean, like to me, it just depends on like your mindset. I mean, like, cause to everybody else, it might be a side hustle, but to you, it might be a job. So it's just you being in tune with yourself and just being like, this is my fucking job, and it's gonna work, and I'm gonna prove everybody wrong, type shit. You know what I mean? So it's just about just having that mindset, tunnel vision with it. You know what I mean?
Facts. So that energy is definitely important, and investing in yourself and believing in yourself to like
Absolutely.
take the steps. But
Yeah.
reverse engineering it too on a more practical sense, right? If you look at it and kind of see what
Right.
you're doing and what you want to do,
Yeah.
and then you kind of math it out, like how much can I make doing this, and what's the ceiling like?
Right.
Where does it start? Where's the ground? Where's like the entry level?
Yeah.
And then where's the ceiling? And then you kind of math it out. I'd say, I don't know, I'd say reverse engineer it from there, basically. How many hours a week you put into this, and the outcome will be this.
Yeah.
I don't know if that sounds like...
No.
But there's a big gap getting to that point, and that gap
Absolutely.
is when it's important to believe in yourself, because you're not going to get paid shit. You're not going to have to do it for free for
It's
a
gonna
long
be
time.
a struggle. There's
So
nothing
show the
wrong.
value.
It's
But
not-
if you
it's
get...
not pretty.
Right.
It's definitely not pretty.
Yeah.
Especially in this city, it's not pretty at all. Like you're gonna struggle. You're gonna be on that ramen for a few.
But sometimes that's also the thing that'll make you, if that's all you're doing and you're focused into it, then it's going to accelerate the process in terms of which you get better at it.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And sometimes the ramen's like, fuck, like, the more that the ramen, becomes more, stale, so you don't want to eat that shit anymore, the harder your work, right? So it's
Yeah.
like, it's important to go through those, because then also when you do make it and then the work is still hard, you're already conditioned to working hard, regardless if the pay is big or little, but the service and the value that you offer or whatever it is. I mean, I'm speaking kind of more so on like service, like production end. Like a lot of times you got to show your worth before you get a
Absolutely.
bag. It's not
Absolutely.
like in the 9-to-5 world where it's like, here is on paper,
But
hypothetically,
even in
what
both
I'm
worlds,
worth.
You always got to do the job before you get it. Like you're never just gonna be like, oh, I'm a director today, but I haven't directed anything. You're gonna
Right. You have
have
to.
to do that before you get to that point.
Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, kind of going off of that. I mean, yes, you do need to show your worth. I mean, like I remember when I first, like saying, like when I first started being like, I'm gonna do this whole like baking thing. I mean, I had to find a way to go and find clients. So like I would like reach out to people that actually like inspired me. Like shout out to Harry B. Like I was like, okay, like I went and I made a selfie cupcake of him. And then I was like, yo, I made the selfie cupcake of you. And then he was like, yo, that shit is super dope. Can you make me like a batch and just come to my office? And I was like, hell yeah, dude. So like I came, I brought him the cupcakes. He was like, yo, like honestly, like this stuff is amazing and you're about to blow up. And I was just like, oh shit, like thanks. And then from there, he gave me certain opportunities. He put me in certain rooms to get money. And by the time I was making a couple $1,000s just from this first fucking batch of cupcakes that I made for him. So from there, I started making connects. I started getting money. So, you know, and I started to build up on my clientele. So, I mean, like, so sometimes, yes, guys, you do need to, like, work for free. Like, don't be too into yourself to be like, oh, okay, I can't work for free. I can't, like, go and show and prove. You definitely need to show and prove yourself before you actually start making money. So, yeah.
I think that's a real good way to look at it. I think another thing as well, like, I think to also... Yeah, all that together. Invest in yourself and also take the chances, but also remember that you need to act as if like you're already doing it.
Yeah.
So like if you want to direct, like from our perspective, if you want to direct and nobody wants to hire you as a director, then make your own project where you're the director.
Yeah.
Right.
And then you look at it and it's like, all right, was that good? All right, it was good, but could be better. Or it was terrible, could be a lot better.
Yeah.
But then now you kind of have, that's the ceiling. So I could be the best, but between where I am and where the best is, there's all these steps, and then that becomes a little bit more apparent. And then now you can kind of decide whether or not you can be on that ramen for that whole period of time, or you're like, I'll lose that sleep and, you know, work the 9 to 5, eat good, and then also stay up all night and work on what I need to do to progress and become better.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Everybody's situation is different.
Everybody's situation is different. Absolutely.
Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. So,
shout out to Josh. Josh just recently left his job actually at I guess fuck it, we're gonna air it out. Goat.
Oh, Josh.
Yeah, Josh.
He was working at Goat.
He was working at Goat. Josh was
I just saw
actually
him recently.
good story. Oh yeah.
Yeah, he was at Porta for the GOAT after party because they had their company party, holiday party.
That's what's up. Yeah, man. He was working at Max's Fried Chicken. And then I was ordering fried chicken from there all the time, and I was eating there all the time. And I called in one time, and I was in there one time picking up food, and he was like, yo, I like those pants. They were Kith joggers from like when they first had the first Mercer pant.
Oh, wow.
And then he was like, yo, where'd you get those pants? This is like when nobody, like, that was the only place I remember to get joggers was Kith. And so I gave him my business card. I was like, oh, I don't even know why. I was just handing out business cards like crazy at that time. I was like, I know where it's at, but yo, here's my card in case, you know what I mean? You in the streetwear, you into cool stuff. Let me know if you're in doing whatever else outside of this. He had a good vibe. And then I called one time to place an order, and he goes, yo, is this Jeremy from Dream But Don't Sleep? I said, that's mad weird, bro. Are you all...
How do you know?
You got to call you checking the caller ID. How did you know I was like, I guess my name came up on the caller ID, and he's like, oh, you remembered. So I was like, yo, bro, what do you want to do? Like, he's like, well, I want to take photos. I was like,
all this while you ordering food?
No, this was like another conversation when I came to pick up. But it was basically off when I came to pick up the food. He was like, yo, like, I like what you do. And at the time I was DJing, and that was like OG. That was pre-Koi Fish Click, I think.
Yeah.
Shout out to the Koi Fish.
That name's still about.
No shout out to him. I'll be dumb set. But yeah, he was out here. He was like, yeah, I just want to get involved in photography. And he was really into sneakers and fashion. And then at the time, fast forward a couple months, me and Paulo started shooting photos for Noble, sneaker franchise out here in the East Coast of New York, and we brought him in as an intern. And then fast forward another year, so he left his job. I was like, yo, just leave there, come intern. There's no pay right now, but you could come through and hold it down, and you'll be shooting, at least building up your reel. And then he had no camera, no nothing. So Paulo was letting him shoot. We were letting him shoot with our stuff, and then a year later, me and Paulo left to go pursue our freelance stuff more aggressively. And then we were like, all right, cool, you hold it down. And then he got 2 assistants and built that out. Then he left and went to GOAT. Yeah. So I don't know, it was one of those things. He had to take that leap of faith. Like, but shout out to him. Right now, he left GOAT, and now he's doing, he's handling media creation for a few other companies for this one developer.
Cool.
And still dream but don't sleep out here.
Shout out to Young Hypebeast.
Yeah. Yeah. And shout out to him
hypebeast.
because there's a lesson in that. Like he saw somebody, he was like, I want to learn from this particular person, so he scouted you out. You probably don't even know that. Like he was like, next time this nigga call for some chicken, I'm gonna talk to him and I'm gonna make this happen. And he did that. You know what I mean? So like he reached out to you because he wanted to learn from you, and then it kind of trickled up into what he's doing now.
Yeah.
So yeah, man. So shout out to that man Josh for taking that.
Big facts.
Taking it by the balls.
Josh.alas on IG.
Oh, he changed it, right?
Yeah.
What's his name?
It would just be Awa.
You're like getting up to date on things.
Yeah, I'm like so behind.
Josh.alas. Yeah.
Does he still follow me?
But he's crushing it. We'll be shooting with him this week. But yeah, he's still rocking with Dream But Don't Sleep as well. But yeah, it's like he was also the first, one of the first people to jump on board with the team.
Yeah.
It was like me, Paulo, Maxine, and then we were like kind of freelancing here and there. But he was just like ride or die for whatever
Shout out to that man.
we were working on. He was like down to learn and help. And now look at him. Now he's
and the hard work pays off.
Big facts.
Yeah, Dream But Don't Sleep
That
University.
was like 3 years ago, I think. 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Lots of moves. Shout out to the homie.
Make your dreams come true.
You know what I mean? Maxine at DBDS.tv. Make sure you email your resumes. We're taking interns. Yeah, so.
Dope question, man. Thank you, Savannah.
Savannah. Snow.
No,
Yeah.
that was
Oh, no, Colleen. I'm sorry.
Colleen.
Yeah.
Shout out to Colleen.
Sorry.
So just to reiterate, right, to turn your side hustle into a full-time job, there's really no one way to do it, but I think it's just,
It's that leap of faith.
yeah, don't sleep on the opportunities, be aware, and just work hard. At the end of the day, if you want to do it, then do it as if you're getting paid millions of bucks, even if you're losing money doing it.
Yeah, man.
Absolutely.
Also, the way things are going in the industry, like there's so many things to learn and to set yourself apart from others that, like, you just got to keep going and growing.
Facts.
Sure.
Yeah.
That's actually the other question. I don't know who this is from. I forget. But next time we do this, questions from the gram, we'll make sure we have all the
credit it
notes.
properly.
Yeah, so how can creatives set themselves apart from other creatives?
Right.
Just being yourself, man.
Being yourself is huge.
Stay true.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that was your after school
Special.
special. but for real,
Yeah.
everybody is different. Everybody's different for a reason. Like don't be looking at somebody else and try to.
Yeah.
Or,
Stop comparing yourself.
Nah, you are who you are for a reason. Just be that person.
yeah. Yeah. I mean, like the real question shouldn't be how do you separate yourself from other creatives. It should be just being true to yourself as as much as possible. You know what I mean? Like this is not about me trying to be different from you. This is about me just like I'm gonna do me and I'm gonna represent me to the best of my ability. You know what I mean? Through my business. You know what I mean? Like with my business, I sell cupcakes, but there's so much of my personality that's injected to it. You know what I mean? We deal with fashion, we deal with art. You know what I mean? We deal with music, entertainment. This is shit that I love to do. So I somehow incorporate that in baking. You know what I mean? So I mean, like that's why I feel like that's what separates us from different bakeries. You know? So yeah, man, just be true to yourself, man. Big facts.
I think, yeah, also look, definitely. I think looking at it too, like you said, like not as a competition. Being creative isn't necessarily trying to like be more creative than somebody else.
Yeah.
It may feel like that sometimes, but then I think if you realign your perspective and just say like, yo, what is it you want to do that makes you happy? What do you think is dope? And it may be like, taking small pieces and inspiration or like looking at what other people do, learning those techniques, and then how can you implement it to tell your story?
Yeah.
Right.
But I think if you're focused on telling your story, then you'll always be,
Yeah.
you'll always stand out because nobody else can tell your story, right?
Exactly.
Absolutely.
There's a great line in a dancehall song from Capleton, like way back. It always stuck with me. He said, "It's a mission, not a competition." And I was like, "Oh, that's a bar."
Yeah.
That
That's
is.
a bar.
Capleton.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that always stuck with me. And
It's a mission, not a
it's a
competition.
mission.
I like that.
Treat it differently.
I like that. Big
Okay.
facts.
Free to
big
real.
facts.
Dope question. Thank you for that.
Thank you, mystery listener.
Oh, Mr.
We're gonna shout you out next week once I'm gonna check the
Great
messages
question.
again.
Great
Yeah.
question.
So, I think that wraps it up for this volume. Appreciate you guys for coming through.
Oh, hey, man. Thank
Any-
you for all the questions.
Any closing notes?
What's coming up for everybody for the month of February? Any good stuff?
Hey, man. I'm just trying to just basically focus on this Valentine's Day stuff for the most
Nice.
part. You know what I mean? Just trying to push that. You know?
Dope. This coming week, we got the shoe surgeon coming back into town, New York City class. They'll be doing the Air Jordan 3 at 10 Corso Como. So Dom, the shoe surgeon himself, will be out here with the class for the deconstruction, reconstruction class. We'll be filming it from Thursday to Sunday.
Yeah.
Nice.
Dope.
Yeah.
That sounds fun. Shout out to Shoe Surgeon, man. He's doing major things.
Hell yeah. And we'll be going to Cali actually too the week after to go visit some fam out there and do some some meetings. Yeah, making some moves. I'll be editing on the plane.
With my order from airport, right?
Oh, chill. Hot boy.
I ain't part of none of this.
Yeah. I thought you were gonna say bait.
What's up, Ron?
Ron Kai.
That's the homie.
Yeah, shout out to bait. But yeah, we're gonna make a visit when we go out there for sure.
Nice.
What you got going
That's
on?
finally fun.
So I started a lovers rock night for that sweet ska reggae music with Harry's daughter. It's a Trini gastropub in Jersey City.
Yeah.
Every first and third Tuesday of the month. So I'll be DJing alongside some friends. Gonna bring some friends along for that.
Yeah.
But it's open to everybody. It's family friendly. Just good vibes, you know.
Family friendly. If you see us in the building,
Yeah.
I gotta put the headphones on her. The earmuffs.
It's not gonna be blasting. So
Where?
it should be
Wow.
good.
Where is it?
It's in Jersey City. It's in Bergen Lafayette area.
Okay, cool.
So it's a little off from downtown Jersey City, but still, you can still.
You heard there's more
accessible.
gems than on Grove Street, people.
There are.
Yeah. Dope.
Shout out to Ria and Al over there.
Yeah.
So we started that.
That sounds like fun.
Yeah. And then I don't know if I'm allowed to say this, but Sweet Chick is having a collaboration with Pearls.
About time.
Yeah.
Collaborations, they married. Shout out to John.
Yeah, so they're coming out with a chicken and waffles, jerk chicken and waffles dish.
What's
Hey.
up, Fallon?
Yeah, shout out to Fallon.
Chicken waffles. I'm there.
Yeah.
Done.
Yeah, so for the opening night, I'm going to be opening up
That's dope.
for DJ Clark Clint.
Hey.
Yo, Clark was good, buddy.
That's the whole family. No.
You're like, when?
Yeah.
I got you.
Legit.
It's I don't know if I'm allowed to
You
say
heard it
this,
here
but
first. No
the
Snoozn
collaboration's
exclusive.
coming
Soon.
up.
That's major, though.
collaboration-
Congrats.
Thank you. Yeah, it means a lot. And, you know, I want to represent for Clyde's and for Pearls and just female DJs. Like, you know, like
Yeah.
it's an honor to be part of that and to be opening up for someone big like that.
Major.
On a special night like that.
Absolutely.
So,
And they picked the right girl, so.
aw, thank you, Benny.
Hey, big
yeah.
ups.
Yeah.
So that's coming up,
That's
and
dope.
I'm going to be in Boston, so shout out to the Collective US, shout out to Paul, Big Bear, Malcolm. Kev Love and I are going to be doing their party called The Wave later this month, so be on the lookout for that. Yeah, I want to travel more this year, so I think that's a good, nice little getaway
Yeah.
for the month, short month.
Love it. Oh, yeah.
You out
Yeah.
for the whole month?
What, over there? No, just for the weekend. But just, I want to get away or travel
Absolutely.
once a month or something like
I
that.
told myself one of these days
On the
I'm just going
road.
to disappear for a weekend. I'm going to leave my phone at home. I'm just going to take the dog.
Do
You're
it.
gonna go to Wyoming and record the album. I better get an invite, bro. You better send a jet.
Oh, so like you and Yes Jules or something? You did go to Wyoming?
Yeah. We're gonna say we're gonna have the crew film it. We'll invite the spaghetti boys. Yeah. Dope.
That's hilarious. That's dope.
Yeah, just DJ more. I'm doing a party with Adair and Boston Cherry at Baby's All Right.
Hey.
It's a Beyonce versus Drake party.
Hey. Yeah.
And so that's Benny's like, I don't even know.
Dare you bring Beyonce into this now?
And also I'm doing a night with Mike Flo. He does a party called Balance over at Cafe Rosile.
Yeah.
Mike Flo of Dead Prez.
Oh, dumb. Okay,
So I know he's been working a lot
the guy
with.
with the tattoos on his face?
yeah, right?
I'm not sure.
Fix his computer. Yeah,
Recently?
Yeah, like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
He's like,
I actually know his
he's just
manager.
depressed. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's dope.
I was. They performed at Fat Boot Anniversary, but I was so fucked up.
You're like, I don't remember.
But yeah, okay, word.
But yeah, he's been booking a lot of female DJs on his nights or girl DJs. I know the term is so like, I don't know.
Yeah, not fair.
What?
But
Girl DJs?
Girl DJs, female DJs, but at the end of the night, I'm still
yeah, I
a girl.
understand.
I'm a female. So
Yeah.
it's good that he's putting on for us. So
That's dope.
shout out to Mike Flo.
All
Shout
right.
out to
So
my
just-
flow, man.
Very dope.
Out here.
Yeah. So.
Love it. So everybody got a great week coming up. That's
This is
nice. That's
right.
nice.
Mike Flo.
Yeah. You fixed his
Yeah, I fixed
laptop
it,
recently?
Yeah. That's one with the tats on his face. Cool tats, by the
What's
way. So, what's up, man? I think you're the last one up, baby.
Man, like
What
I
you got?
said, I just been studio every day
Lock mode.
after the trap.
Heard you.
Nice.
Just been that, just getting it together. Other than that, it's the usual. It's Miss Lily's. It's everywhere else, Jersey, Buddha, you know. But I'm loading up for the summertime.
Hey.
Summertime. And
Oh.
that's
WIP, work in progress.
working.
All right, about to take over the summer. I heard you.
All right.
We're ready.
Looking forward.
I'm ready.
Hey.
Big
wanna hear
facts. Big facts.
Be on the lookout. Cool. Well, yo, thanks again, everybody, for holding it down today. No Snoozn the Podcast, Volume 7. That's in the can. Shout out to a listening party. Shout out to Canal Street Market, Canal Street Radio.
Shout out to everyone that tunes in.
Yeah. Thanks for all the questions.
We're
and
doing it for you guys.
Heard
Give you guys some
Big
perspective.
facts.
Yeah.
We
Shout
appreciate y'all
out
listening.
Shout out to my brother.
POON.
The
Do you have
Poon.
any last words, Poon?
Yeah, man, just get my shirts, man. Just get my shirts, man.
You love Poon.com.
I'm gonna be at Hill and Dale on Friday.
All right, yo.
Big up, Poon. We miss you, dude.
All right, yo. We'll catch everybody next volume. Peace.
Yeah.
Peace to the gods.